Hello guys, today I have got the VIVO X300 FE and I'm going to show you the best battery saving tips and settings. So, at first actually, in the very beginning I can recommend enabling battery saver automatically. And how to do that? Open the settings and head over to the battery. Here. Now, as you can see, we have many things, but what we need to actually do is to go to the power saving management and auto turn battery saver. Set a battery level 10 to 9% to automatically turn this on. Actually, I am used to 20% because I have an iPhone, and I do recommend to set either 15 or 10 or 20. I don't really think if it's that nice to set it up more than 20 actually. It's actually it. Here, as you can see, we've got more options about our battery saver, and I don't really think that it's that useful to manage this. Just leave it as it is, this 4 ticks over here. If you scroll down, you can see auto turn for super battery saver. It's actually when you're abroad. Enable it only when you want to go abroad, because as you can see, we've got here battery level. Okay, auto turn on set the battery level 1% to 5% to automatically turn this on, and I set it, for example, to 5%, but only when you're abroad. When you're not abroad, you don't really need that. Now let me disable it, both options, because I don't really need that. And now we can go back. Now we can go to the display section, which is called display and brightness and eye protection, and here scroll down till you see the screen resolution. Tap it and select HD rather than Ultra HD. The difference is only seen in some videos, like for example Netflix, YouTube, Disney, etc. Not in daily use. So you just select HD and you'll have longer battery life. Apart from that, what I do recommend actually doing is to open here the screen refresh rate and select standard. If you want to really save the battery, don't select smart adaptation or high, select standard. Here you will see only 60 Hz on your screen, I know, but you will have much longer battery life. Apart from that, this phone supports actually, this phone has the AMOLED display actually, which is of course OLED, so dark mode is actually really useful. I know that many of you don't like dark mode, because it's just dark, and light mode is better for details, etc. But actually I do recommend to set the dark mode, because here we've got the OLED. What that means is that if we have black pixels, they aren't turned on. They just are dimmed, like they are maybe 1% or 2% power, or completely disabled. So you'll get several extra hours of screen time. You can set it here to have it all of the time, like disabling the schedule switch. Just turn it off and select here black. For the comfort, I will set it light mode so that they can see everything clearly. Open battery back again, and here now scroll down a little bit. Tap background power control. Here, as you can see, we've got 15 applications that support it, or if we tap it, we can see only unload. So as you can see, I have got all here, and we've got smart control. Tap on applications such as, for example, Facebook, and restrict. Of course, notifications may be delayed or may not come at all, and application may malfunction sometimes, but it's better to have battery life rather than applications working properly sometimes, of course. You can do this with Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, shopping apps, and unused messengers. Of course, I don't recommend to do it when you are abroad, because it's the only thing that you can communicate with, for example. But like shopping applications, you don't really need them. Now scroll down to the control panel. prolong it. And as you can see here, we've got many features turned on, such as location, etc. Turn off them. Turn off the features you don't really need, like for example, turn off Wi-Fi, turn off auto rotate, turn off location, turn off Bluetooth, turn off NFC, turn off as many things as you just want, because these are just useless. Some users actually, and I, noticed that always on location services increase the drain, so it is better to disable it. Open settings back again and head to the section of display back again. I could actually organize it somehow so that we won't jump around our phone, but I'll finish this video anyways. Here, scroll down to the auto log, tap it, and select as low value as you are comfortable with. The recommended is actually 15 or 30 seconds, but I know it's just kind of sometimes irritating or more like annoying. So you can select here 30 seconds and be good to go with it. This is more battery actually than most people expect, because when you have 10 minutes, you leave your phone as this, and the display is working constantly. And actually that should be it. When it comes to software, you need to, of course, watch out for heat also. Heat is faster battery drain and faster battery aging. So avoid gaming while charging, direct sunlight, 4K recording for long periods, and many other things that may generate heat. Camera use is especially power hungry on Vivo flagship phones, so it's better to have to be actually cautious and be aware of that, rather than use your phone while charging and play some games and then have some problems, right? So that should be it for this video. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leave a like under our video. It's really important to us, so leave your feedback under the video and let me know what you think. Goodbye!